welcome back to another battle of the foundations. Have I done one of these before? I feel like the only side-by-side foundation comparison I've done is like high-end versus drugstore. Anyways, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be testing out and trying side-by-side the Makeup Forever foundation stick and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation stick. I really don't go for foundations. Anyway, I go for these types of products before because I feel like these are very thick and cakey on my skin personally, especially because I have so many like different like blemishes and dry spots, and I feel like these types of products like really cling onto those. But we're gonna go ahead and try it out today. I am wearing both. You can't tell that they're two different shades, but if you're interested in how these perform, go ahead and keep watching. And as always, thank you so much for being here with me today. Let's get started. Alright guys, let's begin priming the skin. Today I'm going in with my Believe Beauty Pretty and Primed Hydrating Primer. We are going to be going in with a more drying formula of a foundation. I do want to hydrate my skin. On the left side, we're going to be going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation in the shade Classic Beige. I do have some blemishes and some acne scars and a whole bunch of things going on my skin. So we're just going to see how well both of these do. I'm not really into stick foundations because I feel like they are drying and they accentuate flaws instead of, you know, covering them. So I'm gonna do that much. And I don't think this is my right shade, but we'll work with it. And with the brush, you see it blends super quickly. Right off the bat, I can say that it's not that flawless. I do notice that it is very thick and it does accentuate like the little blemishes I have. It does cover very well, but the skin doesn't look as flawless as with other foundations. And see how the other one does. The Makeup Forever, and this is in this shade Y325. I like this color. Yeah, it's definitely lighter and it's more my shade, but it's the same consistency and finish as, did I put it on my nose for the other? I don't know. This one's also very thick. It is full coverage just as the other one, but it does match me better. None of these are new releases, but I saw them in my drawer and I'm like, maybe I should do a video testing these out. Okay, so the Makeup Forever is definitely dewier than the Wet n Wild. See though, it is very cakey, like it's accentuating my pores and all the blemishes underneath. I'm just gonna go in with my hydrating Camo from e.l.f. and not too much because I don't want to look cakey. And this is also a thick concealer. I keep the base very simple so we can really see how well the foundations hold. And blend that out with my beauty blender, sponge, Real Technique sponge, whatever, just any sponge works. Setting my face with my usual powder. I'm not going to change it up because then I want to see how the foundation works. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and this is actually the same range as the Wet n Wild foundation. And I am going to leave this on for a little bit, which if you're not new here, you know I hate baking my under eyes. You see how that instantly like blurs my skin out and gives me like a matte, more flawless look? This is why I love this powder. I still look cakey in these areas because I do have like some dry spots. I don't know if you can see it on camera. I already want to dust the powder off. Oh, I can't do it. Let's just take it off. I can't. I'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and take my L'Oreal Paradise blush, and this is in the shade Just Curious. And this Sonia Kashuk blush brush. Just gonna stamp it on there. And I have an eye look in mind that does not match what I'm wearing, so I'm probably gonna look crazy at the end of this video. But I just wanted to give that palette a try because I haven't used it in a while and it used to be like my favorite. Not liking how the foundations are sitting on my skin here. Like, I do have a dry patch there, so it's not fair, but also I need to like shade this mustache. Anyways, some Hula caramel bronzer. Just gonna carve out this face of mine. And I like wearing like high ponies and stuff like that because my face does look a little bit more snatched, which is always a plus, you know, no surgery needed. So now that we're looking like J-Lo, all bronzy. By the way, this brush is like falling apart on my face. On some eyebrows, and then I'll be right back. If you're interested on how I do my eyebrows, I just uploaded an eyebrow video on Wednesday. Go ahead and check that out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is all I'm gonna do to my brows. Let's move on now to set my face. Can I get my ideas together? I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I do feel like I needed a refresh. My skin was feeling a little bit dry. Don't eat that. We're looking drenched. I like to go in with my sponge and just set everything in place. And this is definitely gonna help your makeup last a little bit longer. Now let me apply some of this highlight. This is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey, oldie but a goodie. I'm gonna take my finger and apply it right there, and then that setting mist is gonna help it really stick. And take your sponge and boom, boom, boom. It looks more natural. Okay, going in with the Saharan Blush Volume 1 from Juvia's Place. I love this brand. These colors, let me tell you, amazing. These are the colors that I would wear every single day. Maybe not that pink, but obviously they don't match my shirt, but I did not want to go in with like a gray, like dark blue eye today because it's just not the vibe right now. Transition, I'm just gonna take my caramel Hula bronzer and I'm just gonna take that right here, a little bit higher than my lid because I do want to make my eyes appear larger. And we're not gonna do like a super in-depth like eye tutorial type of thing because the main focus of this look is obviously the foundation. Ow. So far, I am looking a little bit cakey. You can definitely tell when you're up close that I'm wearing foundation, and that's not something that I like in foundations. But I must say, even if they're different colors, you can't really tell after I applied all the other things. And then I will update the description box to let you know how it wore throughout the day and which one lasted and which one didn't and all those good stuff. So to the color Toby, which is my favorite color in the palette. You already know I'm all into oranges. I'm just gonna add it to the transition. This is super pigmented. Like it literally just covered the bronzer shade that I applied below it. Tones are like my favorite. Have I said that enough? I don't think so. Okay, now I'm gonna take the brush we used for the bronzer and just blend out these edges out here. Did I do like an all over pink shade on my lid? Should we be crazy today? Decisions. First brush, blending everything out. Now I'm debating if I should go into this Neo color. I'm gonna go in with this little brush because I wanna, oh my gosh, so much kickback, and I'm just gonna concentrate it right here in the outer corner, right below the brow bone, like right in the socket. I love this color. It's like a terracotta, like mauve ready. I don't really know how to describe things. I think it's looking a little bit like, it might be my dry skin, but I think it's, or it might be this brush, I don't really know. I don't think it's the shadows because I love these shadows. But it's looking a little bit choppy in the outer corner. It's a little bit hard to work with. You gotta really take your time and blend. Video just became focused on eyeshadow all of a sudden. Remember to grab your brush like at the very end so you don't apply a ton of pressure. I just feel like with so much blending, you tend to lose a lot of the colors underneath. Go back and add and blend and add and blend and so on until you get your desired look. Oh no. Me and my fat fingers. It's very subtle shimmer, you know, but that's what I wanted. I didn't want to go in with like a Stila Magnificent Metal type of glow on there. And I'm gonna add the orange, obviously, very close. Then I am gonna add a little bit of the red I'm gonna I'm gonna add it very close to the lower lash line right here. And I'm not gonna go all the way in because then that's just gonna close out my eye. Okay, so these are the eyes. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some mascara real quick, and I'm using the Sheglam Mascara. I don't think I've used these on my top lashes. Like a certain way to apply this. I don't even know. So this isn't doing much for my lashes. Let me try the other side. I know everybody that has tried it is like, oh my god, this is the best mascara ever. But I've only really tried it on my lower lashes, so I don't know about all that. And I got mascara all over my lid. Shocking. I'm just gonna line my lips real quick with this NYX, what are you? Nude lip liner, that's what it's called. I'm gonna go in with this Dose of Colors lipstick in Brulee. Like, oh, this is too pink. You don't belong, sir. You don't belong. I have to tell myself, like, remove the swatches from your fingers before going into the rest of your face, because then things like this happen. It happens to you guys, but like the skin around my mouth is so dry, so like it definitely, like, you can tell like the foundation just sits on those areas, and it's so annoying. Anyways, this is the completed look. This went a little bit, I mean, a little bit downhill, but this is not why we're here. This is why we're here. Putting these side by side, I feel like, I mean, the Makeup Forever is a little bit dewier, obviously, but once I applied everything else on top, everything just looks the same. The only thing that I don't like from either of these is that your face looks so cakey. So if you have like some sort of dry patch, or if you have dry skin, or if you don't have like perfect flawless skin, then everything is going to be accentuated, and I don't like that. I mean, it does have good coverage, that's what I can say. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know. I'm going to put it on the description box. I know these are not anything new, but if you're interested in getting any of those, then this is the video for you. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe for 2 new videos every single week, every Wednesday and Saturday. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!